It's been too long since I felt the rumble of a caravan beneath my feet.
What the heck? Sir, you're about to get run over. Okay, so the hooded one's there. Wells there. Salvage bench. Chambrin.
Who goes there? Oh, a newcomer to our caravan. I am Chambrin, tradesmith and weapon master for the Ardura. Do not hesitate to ask if you require anything.
Okay. And she is a vendor.
Does the scorpion sting carry less poison at night? In the hopes of taking on fighting duty again, I am still practicing the art of the sword. Red-eyed Nasima, she of the second sight, proved that there is more to combat than mere vision. However, there is still honor in serving the role of tradesmith and weapon master. I served as a Dekara for as long as I was able, and I intend to fulfill this duty with just as much dedication.
Okay.
Blessings.
Good for you. Oh, Zaka came with us for the journey. Alright. Okay. Sakhem Asala.
I am Asala, the Sekima of the Ardura. I have heard of you, of course, but Zarka assures me you have almost served your time of banishment. Time will tell.
Consult with Asala about the beast. And then I'll go back and find the hidden one.
So, the beast has entered the world once more. We were following a trail of corruption before we were waylaid, and now we shall resume the hunt. We Maraket are honored bound to seek and contain corruption wherever it may be found. It seems the sacred duty falls on us once more. The trail connects to 2 locations, but we don't know where the beast currently resides.
That's not very helpful.
I am willing to begin wherever you and your shade thinks is wisest.
Okay. What are the 2 locations? And can I get an outfit that looks like yours but with a little more covering on the top? Because then I'd feel like my character is actually in her home location. But so far, all the armor we've looted is consistent with the armor we've looted thus far.
Fight
Which
to
is
the last.
sad. Actually, sorry. Rank and status, Oriana. I don't know who Oriana is. Bound recent events.
For
No, pretty
glory.
good.
It must be hard for some to understand our older traditions.
Yeah. Are those undead? I just... Wow. I don't even know what to do with that. Oh, we interact with the desert map. Oh, okay. Well, let me go speak to the hooded one. See, why can't I want to dress like these people? I want to feel like a local. Because it's what my character should be dressing like. Because she is a local. Anyway. The hooded one.
The beast is on the move.
So I hear.
Twisting the desert as it goes, waking ancient dead and unknown horrors alike. The Countess brought it here as part of some nefarious plan.
Indeed.
I assume she has allies here. We must track them down and convince them to give up this madness.
Well, my question would be, is she at the whim of the beast, or is the beast at her whim? Who's got the reins of this this charade? I don't know. Asala.
Asala has agreed to aid us, exactly as I expected. The beast represents an existential threat to all the peoples of Wraeclast. But even beyond that, she seems to be quite driven.
Indeed.
She reminds me of a rambunctious young woman I once knew in Keth, who eventually rose to power, attained divinity, and led her people to greatness.
Good for her. Sun Clan hyenas,
Those creatures are too coherent and intelligent to be manifestations of corruption.
if you say so.
I suspect that they are the descendants of divine tampering.
Oh my.
There was a being I once knew in the ancient days, a trickster, who would have appreciated someone to laugh at his ill-conceived humor. What more perfect audience for a sickening jester than a pack of gibbering hyenas?
Valid. America.
The Marraketh have a cultural history deeper than most know. Theirs is a strict
But
tradition,
it's my history.
bordering on brutal. but it is that
I
adherence to
noticed.
shared beliefs that has kept them strong when entire empires have come and gone around them. Yes, I have seen the slaves.
So they are
pulling
human.
carts. I am uncomfortable with the practice.
Yeah,
But
makes
from what I understand, it allows those captured in battle to serve rather than simply being
I
executed.
think they'd rather be executed, honestly.
Resources to keep prisoners who do not work. In this harsh land, it is perhaps the lesser of two evils.
Is it though?
That is what I tell myself, at least.
Bruh, I do not agree with that at all.
Thank you.
Thanks. That was unexpected. These guys are skin and bones. I don't even know how they're pulling something of this size when they have no flesh, no fat, no muscle. There is nothing sustaining them and keeping them going. They're not eating enough. They're getting sunburnt to hell and back. I don't know how they haven't faded out from heat stroke. I don't get how this is sustainable. And I definitely would prefer death over this. This is living. This is horrible. Look at their bones. I would way prefer death, thank you. Just for future reference, guys, if it ever happens. Anyway, desert map. Oh, hooded one, where do you think we should go first? So we're here at the Ardura Caravan. That's back at the posterior outskirts. So we have two possibilities. We have the Mordoon Quarry, level 17. Or we have the Halani Gates. Well, the game is clearly telling me that the Halani Gates are beyond my capabilities, which, fair. What is this? Inspect points of interest. No. What? Tinker's Tools. They're my only points of interest. But what is that?
One of the trails of corruption leads towards the Halani Gates. Anyone who would wish to leave this region must pass through them.
Oh my gosh, it goes straight from Red Desert. Is that tundra or is that white desert? White sand? Because then over here I wouldn't expect this to be icy, but Anyway.
Outcasts currently make their home in the forgotten quarry in the hills of Modern. They call themselves the Farden. We should travel there and find out what it is they are doing.
Okay, well given this is the second location, I dare say that the other location is the place we need to go, but let's go. The Trail of Corruption. Let's follow it. How do I dismount? Oop, there. Modern Quarry. Ooh! That must be the gates, the Halani Gates. That's really pretty. I highly doubt it's the quarry.
From what I can see, the Faridan have been preparing for war. This night now grows warm.
I'll take your word for it. I'm also going to stop there for the night. At least I can sleep easy now, knowing that the boss has been and gone. I don't have to worry about that travesty anymore, and that there is help in some form when I struggle. This isn't going to be like Elden Ring, where I then like beat myself up for not, being able to complete the game by myself. This is going to be yeah, thank fuck we got through that. Let's move on. So, it's day 2 of Path of Exile Early Access having been released. It's been a long day at work, don't judge me. So before I went to bed last night, I actually spent some time going through the Path of Exile Reddit. I just didn't believe for a second that I was such a special snowflake, that I was the only person suffering from all of the problems I've had in the game thus far. And it turns out that no, this is indeed a common problem across the board that people are getting frustrated over. The lack of loot, you're not getting enough items, you're not getting enough items for your class, you're not getting enough items with enough rarity. And it's becoming a super problem. I'm not the only person still chugging through the game with like basic gear. The problems that it's a Souls-like, I had no idea the Path of Exile 2 was a Souls-like. I wish that had been explicitly stated somewhere in, the installation process, because I had no idea that was the case. And that is why enemies respawn when you die, which is infuriating. Like, that's not the kind of game, I'm playing an IRPG. I didn't sign up for a Souls-like game. So that pisses me off. And the fact that they still respawn on your respawn point is ludicrous. when you play a Souls-like game, all your safe zones, i.e. your checkpoints where you respawn at, your bonfires or whatever, depending on what game you're playing, no enemies are in the immediate vicinity. You are safe when you respawn, so enemies cannot spawn camp. But that is not true of PoE 2. Enemies can spawn camp and it's fucking ridiculous. So that definitely has to be looked at before the game is fully released, because it's just absolutely ludicrous. I am not the only person struggling when they die because they're just getting killed on their spawn. It's so stupid. Other things, like the game is just super slow, struggling to just kill white trash mobs. It's just dumb. They wanted the game to be like this. Grinding Gear Games wanted the game to be this slower experience, and I, for one, am not here for it. It bores me that such a basic menial fight takes so long to get through, and I don't get the feeling of being powerful at any point in time. At not once in this game have I gone, oh my gosh, I'm so strong. I always feel weak, and that every combat I enter is arduous, and that's not fun. ARPGs are supposed to make you feel like you're powerful when you can just destroy the trash mobs, but that's not present in this game, and it's not meant to be present in this game, which again annoys me. But I'm not the only person struggling with this. But heaps of the other issues that I was having problems with, other people having problems with. So it is nice and reassuring to know that it's not just me, but it's incredibly disheartening to find out that this is exactly how the game was intended. You are meant to have to suffer like this, and I'm not okay with that. There's not much in this game that I've actually enjoyed thus far. I have rarely even had fun in this game. It's just a constant struggle, or it's constantly boring. It alternates between the two. So yeah, I'm not entirely sure what kind of game the devs intended this to be, but it sure as shit ain't one that I'm enjoying. To this note, because you do not get loot, I've been holding on to a lot of the orbs and stuff that I've been gathering, because that's what I did in Path of Exile, because I figured I would need it later in the game when I started to struggle further in. Because that's how games are supposed to be. It's supposed to start easy and get harder the way you know, as you progress towards the end. That's normal for these kinds of games, not for Path of Exile 2. So I was hoarding a lot of stuff. I didn't want to use it because I was trusting that I would get better items from bosses, from battles, you know, just loot in general. I expected that I would get better gear than what I have, or that I would need these orbs for later in the game. So I haven't been using too many of them. But no, apparently that's not what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to be using every single orb that you get to improve your gear, because good gear is not coming in the future. You know, in Act 2 and 3, you're not going to get any better gear than you got in Act 1. You're still going to be sitting in obscurity with shit gear. So I have to start using my gear to fix things up. Another thing I discovered, there's not much on the internet about spirit. If you remember, I could not use my support gems because it required 30 spirit. Yeah, look, you're kind of fucked if you play this class, because you do not start able to equip these gems. I don't know if this is true, this is all just speculation, because again it's only day 2 and the internet does not have the information I require, but speculation prior to the game came out from what the devs said is that you gain 30 spirit with every act you finish, and I don't know at all if that's true. I've never been to this character screen, I didn't even know it was a thing. So nope, not even true. I finished Act 1 and I still have 0 fucking spirit. How am I supposed to equip the support gems, which is a core aspect of the class, when the game isn't giving me spirit? Apparently the devs literally said you get 30 spirit every act. So by killing the boss, you're supposed to get 30 spirit. I'm in Act 2 and I have 0 spirit. Someone please figure that shit out for me. So the only way that I can get access to my support gems as this stupid ass class is to equip a scepter as my offhand weapon. Do you know how stupid that is? I'm watching a playthrough of some dude with the warrior, and he doesn't have these kind of requirements. It's, oh, you just have to have 5 strength, which, like, of course you have 5 strength at the beginning of the game. It's like, I'm not even a warrior and I have 7 strength. So it's just like, why is my requirement so stupid and something I do not inherently get, when in another class, their requirement is just something they inherently have starting the game, and they can just continue to use support gems. I'm just so pissed off that this is a thing. I can't fathom that the game has given me a mechanic that I cannot even interact with. I have to take off the one yellow item I possess, which is quite important to me, just so I can get spirit and get a passive on my abilities. Like, it's mind-boggling how fucked up that is. It's so stupid, but I'm going to have to do it because there is clearly something wrong with how I'm playing the game, and that I can't kill things and I die too quickly. So something has to change. And the thing that has to change is that I have to get better fucking gear and skills. But I can't get better skills because I'm just not getting the correct skill gems, which is another infuriating thing because the dude I was watching just had skill gems left, right, and center. And it's just infuriating that I can't get fucking anything in this game. And I'm also sick of having to use a controller on my menus. This is stupid. So, I have a support gem there. I don't know why I'm bothering to put it in my inventory because it's like I can fucking use it. I have a level 4. There. I have another level 1, not that it matters because I can't use any of these. Sport gem, sport gem. See, like, why do I have all these level 1s and I have one level 4? What the fuck happened to levels 2 and 3? Like, really? What happened? Where are they? Why do they not exist? I just cannot fathom this at all. Mural stuff. Okay, see, another one. There has got to be a fucking button that says quick move. Thank God. I'm like, there's no way this is normal. Okay, so I have a grand total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 level 1, which is of no use to me at level 17 when I'm using level 5 skills. A level 1 support really isn't going to cut it, but hey, at this point, I'm so fucked in my build, I'll take whatever I can get. That's of no use to me. Armor is scrap, improves the quality of an armor. I'm going to have to just take it and use it because my armor is shit. Onwards magic item. I'm going to have to use as many of those as I can. Upgrades normal. I don't think I have any normal, but I'll take it. I'd prefer fire damage, but I guess I'll take fire res, even though I don't need it at this point in time. I have 2 of these? I needed both of those. Augments a rare item with a new exalted orb. We'll use those. Add a rune socket to a martial weapon or armor. Gonna have to use those. Although I need a better weapon. This weapon is not going to cut it for me. I don't have any more charm slots, so there's no point taking that. Upgrades a normal item to magic item with 1 lightning modifier. I'm going to take that because I'm going to try and build a new staff. And upgrades a magic item to a rare item, adding 1 modifier. So this is what we're working with. I'm tempted to use that because it's got a level 5 lightning bolt, which is kind of ideal, but at the same time, kind of super not. I'm just going to start from scratch. Oh, fuck, I need the scepter. Fuck, I forgot about that. If I go engrave... Why are you letting me do it now? Huh? I don't understand. Why are you suddenly letting me do this when I have 0 spirit and you kept telling me I needed 30 spirit, but I'm suddenly able to do it? This game can... What? It literally said, I checked it multiple times. I have checked the support skills multiple times and it said I need 30 spirit. I just checked my character sheet, I have 0 spirit. Make it make sense. I don't understand. Unless they've changed it in the background, I cannot comprehend this. Okay, lightning bolt's fucking useless because it's my base attack and I don't use it anymore. I don't use power siphon. I don't use spark. You know what? That's something I should do. What is that, by the way? I'm going to get rid of the things I'm not using. So, power siphon. Manage. No. Advanced. Nope. Skill options. Nope. I thought it was under manage. There was literally a way to get rid of it. Oh, I can't. Sorry, hold on. That's on my weapon. That's why I can't get rid of it. What? I know there's a way to get rid of it because I literally had a go at this earlier. Unequip. There we go. Okay. I'm not using it anymore. Definitely not using that. I mean, that's redundant at this point. I don't like holding the button. Solar orb. So I pretty much only have 3 things that I use, but I'll leave the other things on. If I get out of that screen, is it gonna shift them all up, or do I have to manually move them? Really? Can I just move it? Yeah, okay, I can. Arduous. You'd think it would just auto put it up because it doesn't even matter what order you're in. See, right there. Hold up. Get the fuck off my screen. Here, it says I have 0 spirit. But it was telling me I need 30 spirit to socket. I'm so confused. Anyway, that part's sorted. I just want to click. You suck, game. So, I should probably start with the level 4. Yeah, see? Warning. 30 spirit required to use. What is the difference between... spirit and support. Oh my gosh. Why would you name them so closely? I didn't even know there were 2 fucking gems. Oh my god. Okay, so I have a plethora of level 1 shit. I can't even use a level 4 thing because it requires the stupid spirit. Okay. So glad that's been cleared up. Lightning bolt is useless. Power siphon's useless. Okay, what can I attach to my orb of storms? Persistence. It costs extra. Great. Why do I need strength? Why are you telling me, or suggesting to me? And by the way, I would not have worked this out myself. It's giving me 3 options at a level 1 tier. That is not actually the finite number of options I can put on there. That's just the 3 that they recommend for that skill. I think if I hit show all, which in this case is square, it gives me access, you know what, just hit the fucking button. It gives me access to every single level 1 ability. So one of these could actually work better in my favor. And I wouldn't have known that because why would I hit show all? I would assume it's showing it all. I have no reason to hit that button. So this game does not instruct very well. It doesn't, it should say recommended or something, you know, to educate people. I had no clue this was a thing. Anyway, supports any, the point I'm trying to make is like, why would you recommend a 5 strength item? It's just so stupid. Yes, I have 5 strength because you start with 7 strength, but it's still stupid. Supports any skill that has a duration, making that duration longer. Support skills are 40% more skill effect duration. Yet, not a fan of that. Can I, how do I... There has got to be a better fucking way than this. And then having to go into the skills to find out what the duration of my skill is. There's got to be a better way. 10 seconds. Yeah, duration is not my problem, honestly. I have bigger problems in life than... Oh god. Okay, no, sorry, wrong thing. I thought I was like, oh, they're giving me new options. No. So persistence, not useful for my orb storms at all. Chain, projectile chaining. Again, I'm not gonna assume it's what it does. I can't tell. Supports projectile skills and any other skills that chain, causing them to chain additional times. Supported skills chain +1 times. Supported skills chain 100% more times. Why is it chaining? Do you mean if I'm in the aura and enemies are in the aura, it attacks twice? It's very strange terminology for what the ability actually does. Supported skills do 50% less damage with hits. What does that mean? I don't understand what any of this means. Any damage that isn't damage over time is hit damage. So why would I want it to do 2 attacks, but each of them is half damage? That's redundant, isn't it? That's just the exact same amount of damage. I've got to be reading that incorrectly because that makes no sense whatsoever. It usually impacts targets when it hits them. Effects that chain are redirected to... Effects that chain is not an explanation of chain. Are redirected to another target from hitting an enemy. Regardless, that seems stupid. Next, overabundance. Again, for dex requirement. Really? You're suggesting dex requirement to an intelligence-based class? Real smart. Support skills which can have a limited number of effects. What does that mean? Certain skills can only have a limited number of effects active at once. If a new effect is created while at the maximum number of effects, the oldest... Well, no shit. Strange thing to say. Increasing that limit at the cost of their duration. Supported skills have +1. What, so you're saying I can have 2 orbs at once? I don't want 2 orbs up at once. Can you actually suggest something that's actually useful to me? That is completely useless. I'm going to have to go through all these skills. You know what? Life Drain is looking pretty fucking good. Recover 12% of life over 4 seconds when supported skills culling. Culling strikes kill normal enemies if their life is at 30% or below. Magic enemies are instead killed at 20%. Rare... It's so conditional. Okay, you know what? I don't even care about the orb. Let's just do Arc. Let's go to Arc. It's my base ability. Let's just start there because I'm losing my sanity. So, chain in regards to Arc. And I can't look at the base attack. What if I hit more info? No, I want to know what the Arc does. I'm getting so angry. Okay, so it deals ambiguous lightning damage. What a massive threshold. 11 to 63. It's a bit arbitrary, don't you think? Okay, it chains 2 times. Okay, with that piece of information. Okay, it chains 2 times. So it chains a 3rd time. Supported skills chain 100%. What is the difference between these 2 things? I don't get it. Although I suppose 100% is 1 more time in my case. Support skills deal 50% less damage with hits. Yes, yeah, I don't understand. I don't get it. I don't understand this requirement here. Because it sounds like you're adding an extra attack only to halve my damage. Like, tell me I'm reading that incorrectly. I don't get it. Actually, don't even bother because I'll have finished the bloody game by the time this episode even airs. It makes no sense. So, controlled destruction. Let's go for something that actually makes sense to me. Spell critical, support requirements, int, finally. Support spells that hit enemies. How do you tell if something hits an enemy? I mean, I suppose, boosting their damage but preventing them from dealing critical hits. See, like, why is there a drawback? I need something that improves my survivability and my damage, not something that fucks me over while pretending to give me a bonus. Supported skills deal 30% more damage with hits and ailments. Well, ailments is redundant, because it's none of that. Supported skills cannot deal critical hits. Critical hits deal 100% extra damage, twice as much damage by default. Critical damage bonuses can further modify this value. Attacks usually use your weapon's base critical hit chance, or spells and smaller skills have their base critical hit listed on. Okay, well, what does the skill say? Wow, I'm so glad. We have to keep going in and out and in and out and in and out. Critical hit chance, Jesus Christ, that's sad. A whole 9%. Yeesh. Is it worth worrying about critical hits when it's only 9%? Most modifiers critical hit chance are percentage based. For example, getting 100% increase to critical hit chance and a base critical hit chance of 7% would result in a final critical hit chance of... makes sense. I mean, yeah, not really vibing. Next, Unleash. Support spells you cast yourself make their effort reoccur when cast. Cannot support channeling, it's not channeling, or skills with a cooldown. It doesn't have a cooldown. Skills have cooldowns. Whose skills have cooldowns? Oh well, not mine. Supported spells gain a seal every 200% of cast time to a maximum of 2 seals. I don't even know what that means. Supported spells are unsealed when cast, and the effects reoccur for each seal lost. Huh? Why does it feel like I'm reading a foreign language? I don't understand. Okay, so I cast Arc once. I gain a seal. Every 200% of cast time. What does that mean? I don't understand. So every 2.5 seconds, thereabouts. So you're saying every 2.5 seconds, I get a seal. And then what? The next time I cast it, it gets unsealed. And the effect reoccurs. Is this the simplest language they could use? I don't understand. I feel like I can't even explain. I just feel stupid. I don't understand. Why can't you explain this in basic fucking English? I don't understand. Okay, looks like we're just going to pick something that actually works for me. Endurance charge doesn't sound appropriate. More physical damage, it doesn't do physical damage. Increased chance to ignite, it doesn't ignite. Support skills deal more damage with hits against enemies that are low. No one cares about conditionals. Support skills, more chance to ignite, it doesn't ignite. Supported skills have 40%. I don't care, I'm not hurting for mana. Supported skills have 30% chance to inflict bleeding. It's not bad. So I'd be hitting them with lightning. It has a 30% chance to then hit bleeding, which then does physical damage and lasts 5 seconds by default. And it bypasses energy shield. That's nice. Bleeding deals an extra 100% damage when the target is moving or if the bleeding is aggravated. How do you aggravate? I don't know how to. No. I can't hover over aggravated. Okay, I'm going to take lacerate. Well, I definitely would like an increased area of effect. I 100% will take that. I'm gonna go with this. Deals 40% more damage, but it's a 10-second cooldown. But technically speaking, it already would be up for 10 seconds anyway. I mean, yeah, in boss battles and stuff, when the enemy's moving, I would need to move the solar orb. But surely 10 seconds is not going to get me killed, right? Let's just go with that. I'm tired of sitting here looking at things that make no sense to me. So, I need to get rid of my wand and put a scepter on, which is depressing. So I lose increased spell physical damage. I lose increased critical spell damage. I lose 9% increased mana regeneration rate and my gaining mana per kill. And my light radius, which you know wasn't too bad. Okay, let's just deal with that first. Let me get a scepter.
Who goes there?
Because I don't
Take
have
your
any.
time.
What is this? Bow. They're bows. Okay. Okay, you're probably not my girl. You don't really have any of the things I'm requiring, so no, you're not my girl. It's probably just gonna be Zarka, right? Zarka?
Speak up.
I need scepters. Scepters need strength? It's just comical at this point. Like, honestly, I can't even wield a single scepter because I require strength. That would be, what, am I on 7? It would be 2 points to increase my strength. Passive skill points, I mean. Because I'd have to increase my attribute twice to get to 13. Are you kidding? Just to get spirit? Just so I can have a passive? I just feel like I'm losing the plot. I really can't use this. I genuinely can't even use it. So, while active, your fire spells will also summon raging spirits, which are the flowing scales that rush at nearby enemies. So that's so immensely helpful. That would help me stay alive. Enemies will not directly engage these minions and can pass through. That's insane. Or, while the barrier stages melee attacks that hit you will remove a stage and cause a burst of ice that deals cold spell damage to the attacker. Or 25% chance to spawn a remnant on killing a shocked enemy. Or spawn a remnant on critically hitting a shocked target. Oh, I can't critically hit on all my attacks though, but holy shit. And these are just for like level 4. I don't know if there is lower levels or whatnot, because this is the only support gem that I've seen. But that's crazy. And then you can get Blink. And then spells gain 5% of damage as extra lightning damage. 8-second duration between elemental randomizations. Like, what the fuck? Gain 20 energy when you shock an enemy with a hit from a skill. Like, just, it's insane. Okay, so there goes that idea. I will not be getting a scepter because it's too difficult to get. Okay, now I need to look at my staves. You really don't sell staves. You sell one staff that does not give me a skill I want. Why will you have a level 18 item there? I'm not level 18. And when I level up, it will disappear. I'm supposed to buy that ahead of time. That's a firebolt. Living bomb, nope. And that's all you sell. Let me travel back to Clearfell. I don't... How do I... Okay. I don't know if they're going to continue to have good gear as I level up. Wait, you have a quest here? Have I not turned in this quest? What? Hmm?
Greetings.
Oh, I think it's just because I went backwards. Okay, never mind. Finn.
Hello.
Hi. That's a wand. Quarterstaff. Ugh, 1,000 gold for a random staff? But what if it doesn't give me an ability I want? Is that my only option?
Oi.
Okay. He sells... Oh, that's a quarterstaff. That's a quarterstaff. Oh, he only sells non-magical.
Stick to the cairns.
Hello.
Here we go. This is more like it. So he has random stuff. She can give me a level 5 lightning bolt. Gain 7 life per enemy killed. Oh, I need that. I don't have any spell damage, but that's brilliant. Okay. +1 level to all lightning spells. Yeah, that's cool, but no. Damnation spell of voltaic staff. Increased spell damage, increased critical hit chance, gain 4 mana per enemy killed, increased chance to shock. Damn, that's a massive increase to shock. But no, I would like to take the one that gives me life per enemy killed.
May it serve you well.
Expensive item. Okay, so now what? What can I use on this to enhance it? Okay, what have I got? Augments are rare. Well, it's not rare. Adds a rune socket. What's a martial? What do you consider a martial weapon? Okay, well that's useless. So I'd have to put it on armor. Upgrades a normal item. It's already magical. Right? Won't work because it's not a normal rarity. Yep. A regal orb upgrades magic item to rare item, adding one modifier. Okay, so I think that's what I'm using. Augments a magic item with a new random modifier. Can I use that once it's already been upgraded? Or once it becomes rare, you're fucked. Hold on. I will find out. Normal, magic, rare, or unique? Okay. So I should be using it. Ah! Sorry. Okay, so I should be using this as much as I can on this item. Yes? And that's armor. Okay. Not the right button. Oopsies. Use on that. So now it has extra maximum mana. Yeah, okay, that's probably the most useless thing you could have given me. Either a percentage or not at all. Is there anything else I can do? I don't think I can. No, that's for small mods. Okay. I only have 2 of these, so go for it, Tiger. Oh. I was expecting it to get an extra stat. Does it not get an extra stat? And a new one is added. It just says a new one is added. None were added. This game fucking hates me. I swear to God. 11% increased critical hit chance for spells, except I just got rid of them for my arc. Great, thanks. Fucking appreciate that. Okay, that's not great. Plus 10 to intelligence. I mean, sure, I'll take it. And that should be it, right? That should be, oopsies, all I can use on this. I don't think it has space for any more, does it? Gain 13% of damage as extra fire damage. Okay, not what I was expecting. Where am I? Gloom Mist. Gain. Damage gained as a specific type. Only scales with modifiers to the new type. For example, lightning damage gained from physical damage scales with lightning damage modifiers. Yeah, okay, that does make sense. Cool. Okay. Do I... Is there anything else I can put on it? Make it cooler? No, that's our cap. Okay. Okay. I'm just gonna commit to this. Honestly. It's done. Do I want to commit to this bit of crap? Is there anything else I can do to it? Okay, I can. Do I want to? I don't know. None of that's particularly compelling. Ma'am. Oh, can I buy a better wand? Or a different wand? Increased spell damage, increased max mana, increased chance to shock. I mean, it's not bad. Spell damage and intelligence. I don't mind it, but I only have one of those things left, so... What are the odds that I can get something truly... Hello? Truly good? I'll keep what I have for now, okay? Okay, let's look at armor for a second, because I can improve the quality of armor, though I don't know what quality... Hold on, I can find out what quality does. Quality grants small bonuses to an item depending on the type of item. Armors gain 1% more defense. 1%? Fucking 1%? You're joking, right? Rings and amulets have a number of possible quality types that provide bonuses to specific modifiers. Flasks gain 1% more life and mana recovery per quality. That's terrible. Charms gain duration. Skill gems are equipment that grant skills grant a specific bonus to their skill based on their quality. Really? Okay, interesting. Well, that only pertains to armor, so yeah, no. Okay. Anything else that can be used for armor? Well, that can, because that's just items. So what do, my friend? I have lightning resistance and plus 14 to maximum energy shield. So in other words, you're not that great, but you have a 58 energy shield base. So, can someone sell me a base of 58 plus? You don't sell any armor.
Goodbye.
Renly!
Oi.
Oi! Yes, you do sell. 58. I said 58, right? It's the exact same thing. Fantastic. The exact same stats. Go figure. Oh, it had life regen. Energy shield's shite, but it has life regen. Physical thorns damage. That's great. Energy shield's less, but like I deal damage to people when they touch me. That's not bad, even though it's pathetic damage. It's still something. I'm tempted. I honestly am. No. I'm wondering if I should change to something that's more balanced. Instead of just focusing so hard on my energy shield, which sucks because I'd be essentially halving my energy shield, I also get armor, so it's a little more defensive. But it also has a 44% increased. Okay, that's probably actually calculated already on that, which is sad. It has extra life regeneration. Would that be better for me? Would I survive more? I just don't know.
Stick to the carrots.
I'm not very good at this. In case you hadn't noticed. To see someone has armor. I've grand total of 2 vendors to my name. I may as well check both of them.
What? Do you not wonder?
Ooh, I didn't notice that earlier. Guys, what does that say? It says plus 30 to spirit. Be still my heart. Well, you know I have to buy it, right? Okay, what the hell can I do to you? Okay, I don't really have much in the way of orbs left because I used them all on one single item. So you just don't get enough fucking loot in this game. Rah! I can put a rune socket on it. Upgrades a normal item to magic. Yeah, it's not gonna help. A magic item to rare. Okay, so we can use a regal. Augments rare. Okay, well we haven't got that. Normal to magical. Okay, let's use this. Okay, give me some good shit. That's not good shit. I said give me some good shit. Well, you're rude. Okay, magic to rare. Let's go. Fire resistance. It's not my favorite, but you know, beggars can't be choosers. Upwards are rare. Okay. My last item. And we got lightning resistance. Okay, yeah. I would prefer if you gave me more fucking spirit. Beggars can't be choosers. You know. Thank you. Equip. Immediately. Don't you look saucy? Oh, hell yeah. Yeah. Way better. Way better. Okay, now can we put a socket onto that? Where am I socketing? You're socketing. Not that I really need it on that particular item, but fuck it. I really don't need it to be... You know what? I don't need it. Ah! I don't need it to be there. I have 2 perfectly good armor sockets just sitting there. So, socket. Socket. Yeah, whatever. Don't care. Suck it. Don't care. So I do have one more of these, but that's okay. I don't expect to be coming up against cold in a desert, shall we just say. And improves the quality of an armor. Ah, what the hell? Use it. Oh, I can't. Yes, I can. Quality plus 3%. Yay. And that is everything I can do, correct? Yep, can't use that. Can't use that. I can now use this. Okay, so what do we actually want? Read them again. While active, your fire spells, in which case that would just be my solar orb, will also summon raging spirits, which are short-lived flaming skulls that rush nearby enemies and rapidly attack them. Enemies will not directly engage. So, minions from the skill convert 70% of physical damage to fire damage. Where are you getting this physical damage number from? Because I don't do physical damage. Fire area spells summon a spirit per 1.5 meters of radius, which is great because I increased the radius. Projectiles from fire spells summon a spirit on hit. Okay, no, it'll be the spells summoned. And a maximum of 5. Yeah, but how are you doing the damage? I don't quite know. I'm confused about where the damage is coming from because I'm not doing physical damage. Okay, deal 17 to 25 cold damage per stage. Gains a stage every 1.13 seconds up to a maximum of 3 stages. Could be really good for my defense actually, so... but that's only melee. Still, I'll think about that. Mana remnants. Let's just skip to the bottom. 25% chance to spawn a remnant on killing a shocked enemy. Spawn a remnant on critically hitting a shocked target no more than once every 2 seconds. Each remnant grants 35 mana. Okay. While active, shocked enemies you kill have a chance to spawn a mana remnant, and critically hitting a shocked target spawns a mana remnant every few seconds. Picking up a mana remnant grants you mana which can overflow maximum mana. Okay, that's not my concern. My concern is whether that's useful enough to use. Because what is my shocked percentage at present? Is it like chance to shock or something here? It's resistance. I can get you off. Okay, it doesn't say it anywhere there. We'll say it on my individual abilities, won't it? So, what's your chance to shock? You can't. Where would it even say it? It just says 100% more chance to shock, but what is your base shock? That's what I'm asking. What's the base chance to know if that's even relevant? It seems like I should just take the Arctic armor to just literally defend myself from melee attacks. It's conditional, but you know. Ghost Dance. Periodically gain ghost shrouds. If you are hit while you have a ghost shroud, it is immediately consumed to recover energy shield based on your evasion. Ugh, my evasion's low. Grim Feast. Feeds on corpses to bolster your energy shield. Oh, I'm sorry, what? While active, enemies and reviving minions that die in your presence have a chance to drop Grim Remnants. Okay, so minions wouldn't be of use, but enemies! Picking up a Grim Remnant grants you energy shield, which can overflow maximum energy shield. Holy shit, what? What? Grim Remnants recover 17 energy shield. 50% chance to spawn a remnant when an enemy or reviving minion dies in your presence. That's insane. So I can constantly get my energy shield going. Is that what you're telling me? Because that sounds fucking amazing. Even though the frost would actually be quite helpful. That sounds good. That sounds really good. Periodically withers enemies in your presence. I'm sorry, it what? Wither duration is 4 seconds. Withered enemies in your presence every... Oh, hold on, but that's based on your chaos damage. Yeah, it's not going to help me. And then we're back here. So... my options are to go with the Grim Feast, which sounds cool, or go for the guaranteed help, which is going to deal damage to people that hit me, but only with melee attacks. I don't know. I'm kind of super intrigued about this. Divine Presence, actually. By default, this has a 6-meter radius, okay. You know what? Fuck it. Go hard or go home. Yes! Socket Gem. Allocate your spirit to activate auras and spawn minions. Okay, but how do I... on? I don't really get that, but okay, it's apparently on. And now I have 0 spirit. Right? I'm reading that correctly, right? I think I am. Okay. Well.
I hear you.
Hi. I would just like to sell that and that.
All right.
And then I would like
Blessings.
to put everything I possess back away so I don't accidentally, you know, do something unfathomable with it. Now, I do have these scrolls of wisdom. Yes, I was saving them up because I knew how quickly I went through them in the first game. And then, like, when I got an item that I needed for my class, I couldn't check it because I didn't have any scrolls of wisdom. But it seems to me that I'm just not getting enough items of my class, period. So I should start using these on other items to sell them to get more money when I sell them. So I knew that was a thing that you identify, it sells for more money. I learned that from the first game. You guys pointed it out to me in the first game. But I had been hoarding these specifically for a reason, but it's not really that pertinent anymore. So I am going to stop hoarding them. Okay, let me remind myself what my actual abilities are. Oh, I have to travel out to check. Okay, that is not the right way. She's so pretty now. I don't know why all the gear is like black and brown. It's a very boring color, but it looks cool. And like I said, I wanted something that was more in line with these people. These are... Mariketh, was that your name? I don't remember. And I got my wish. So, head down to the quarry. Oh, I haven't actually. Why can I not go there? I can't get there. Do I have to go there from here? I'm very confused. Do I have to take the desert map to get there? Oh, I'm so sorry. I didn't use the desert map. No, I still can't go there. Ah! Right, there was the starting area that I couldn't do from the waypoint, but I can do from the desert map. Righto. Okay. Let me figure out my abilities and then we can finally actually play. I've just spent like an hour or more on that. Yeah.